So, figured I'd do a little bit of an intro. This is my 1980s John Deere 300B backhoe loader. I got it in New Hampshire because there was no good ones for sale in Maine. I wasn't really limited by brand, but there was just nothing even worth looking at here. I got a pretty good deal. I'll talk about that later in the video, but I had a bit of a hard time getting it home. I ended up breaking down about 100 miles from home, I think. No, it was only 20. And I made it 100 miles with no power steering in my truck. And I decided to call it because my alternator also quit and the truck died about 28 miles from home. And I'll show a clip of me getting this home. And I had to pay the guy I rented the trailer from to come get his trailer. But in this video, I'm gonna have to fix the boom and its hoses. I had to get towed. So, this is the next project. I've got to get this cylinder off my backhoe because this line here is rotted through and it weeps. So before I can use this on any jobs, I got to get that changed out. And of course it goes up into the boom and I can't get to it, so I have to take the cylinder out. So I actually have a socket that fits this thing. It's a 24 millimeter. Wow, that was really easy. Just spin it. No? Wow, it's coming out very easily. I wasn't expecting that at all. Getting a little tough, there's probably gunk on the threads. Look at that. Is it really that simple on this machine? I think all I have to do is take out the other side. Let's see if I can do this side with just the ratchet. And I can. Wow. That works really well. I think it's because they're greased from the grease fitting. Well, now I got to figure out how to get this out of there. The next bit's going to be interesting because they seem to have welded the nut or bolt into the place, and so I'm gonna just see if I can hit that with a chisel and if it'll shear off, and then I can undo it. Let's see if the socket fits now. It does. And it's nice and easy. The guy I bought it from was really nice. I'm hoping he'll see this video. Interesting. So they made a bolt. It's just a nut welded onto a like round stock that's been threaded. Hopefully chiseling that away didn't ruin anything. I could always get another one of these. That's incredible that they all came out this easy. And I could have used my impact to make this a little quicker, but it needs to be charged. I'll use this. So I've decided I'm going to try and start the backhoe and try and pull the cylinder in. I was kind of hoping to leave it at exactly where it was, but we'll figure out that problem once we get there. So I'm going to go start it. So this is the first time I've ever worked on equipment, and you'll all have to forgive that I was working in the heat and didn't even realize I never took the pin out, so of course it wouldn't come out. I'm lucky it didn't pop out and cause more damage. It will lift the entire vehicle before taking it out of there, so that's going to require some real ingenuity. So I think that's a washer, and I got to find out how to get it out because it's really not wanting to come out. So that's the next step. I'm just going to do it off camera probably, and then kind of explain how I did it. So thankfully it left it in a spot I could show you. I just put a pry bar, tiny one, in there and hammered on the handle, and they came out. So got them out. Is there more? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like a crush ring of some kind. You see that? Alright, so these little things are like, I think they're called bosses. Probably butchering that. Probably not what a boss is. But the pin is in there, and I can get this piece on the outside to move in and out, but I can't get it all the way out. I'm still working on it, and I'll report back when I get something. So I've got it. I've been just using a socket to hammer out the pin, and the pin is removing the retainer itself. Running out of socket here soon. Bucket. Perfect. Got the keeper. There's the pin, which I shouldn't have touched. See if I can get the pin all the way out. I got an idea. Clean all this up anyway. So I have to be done for the day, so it's always a good idea to make a part spin. Voila. Alright, I'm back. Day 2 of working on this thing. Gotta get the further pin out. I kill that yellow jacket or whatever kind of wasp that is. Oh. Oh, I'm playing with fire. I should have aimed with my right hand. Well, now that everything smells like Raid. I think I'm going to try and drive this from the other side and give you guys a view of this side. So, yesterday, putting a pick in and turning the guide worked pretty good. But this one, different than the other side. Maybe we'll grab my floor jack and see if maybe this thing is stuck because the boom has too much pressure on it, too much weight maybe. Okay, I've got the floor jack under there. It's not really doing a whole lot, but hopefully it's just enough to loosen that so I can get it out. So this is my idea for now. I'm gonna try and hammer on one of the bolts that hold it in and hopefully move it to the side you guys are gonna be on. We'll see. It's moving. Maybe I should go the other way. I've gotten the, let me show you. So on the other side, I've gotten the boss to come out because I hammered it this way. And I think if I go to the other side, maybe I can get that boss out. Or what I'm calling it a boss. Everybody's gonna probably say no. It's a boss because they're really hard to get out. And see if I can remove the other one. So up to the other side, the GoPro tripod broke. What the heck? I don't even know where my other one is. I'm gonna have to freehand this. Alright. Wow, it's actually coming out. I need the pick. There it is. I've got a wasp that keeps flying around me, and I swear if it stings me on the top of my head. This is working good. Famous last words. There's probably a much easier way to do this. I don't like this design. I was wondering if I should just put those pins in that they go all the way through and you have like a little cotter pin on the outside. Maybe I'll pick up some of those at some point because this sucks. How am I gonna get this out of here? I'm gonna try and do it off camera and see what I come up with, and I'll show. Well, I was working on the backhoe and then I heard a bunch of screaming, so that Tundra over there and all the officers' cars, they came by to help investigate. That's so funny. I hope I got that on camera. I don't know where I was pointing the camera. Some guy just came by playing the Cops theme song. But I got this to come out a little more. But it's almost out. But the little pry bar, I went under the bolt, between the bolt and this keeper, and I was able to get it a little bit. But I gotta set you down because the tripod broke. Okay, I'm gonna try and sledgehammer it some. Not sure what kind of progress we're making. I've pretty much come to the conclusion I've gotten it as far as it'll go. I mean, I could probably keep messing with it, but I think what I'm going to do is hammer the inside pin, the pin, back this way just a little and try to get the other side out. Let's see how that goes. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? This is the other side. I'm using two pry bars together to grab onto it, and I think I'm about to get it. Let's see, I'm gonna put you like that. Hopefully you can see. Wish I had a tripod. Oh yeah. We got it. Let's see if I can get this out finally. Now comes the fun part. Alright, can I lift the cylinder? Oh, it's certainly difficult. There we go. Easy peasy. Cylinder's out. Woo! Alright, time to get this figured out. Okay, it's my first time ever doing hydraulic lines. I have to find a way to immobilize this thing. Maybe get a cheater bar of some kind. I'm gonna go grab my floor jack's handle. Well, the whole thing's coming, I guess. How am I going to immobilize this? What are these, reverse? No, I think it's just the top thing coming out. Yeah, the hose is coming out, which is good. Pretty sure I'm going to replace both hoses. It's going to suck price-wise, but I don't want to get back in here. My first hydraulic hose ever unhooked. The hydraulic oil looks acceptable. It's, you know, it's not by far not great, but for a machine that I wasn't sure if it was taking care of it all, I mean, could be worse. Okay. Oh, my leg's probably in the way and I didn't get it anywhere. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna go grab some more tools. Okay. I got another wrench. Have I ruined another Harbor Freight wrench? Maybe. How did you get turned around? So I do need something to hold the bigger one. Let's see. There we go, let the hydraulic fluid flow. Oh my. It's all very gunky. Well, I got both the hoses out, now I have to get the other side. I have to move a little bit. Nice and easy. Alright, that's one down, one to go. Well, that's hose number 2 and final. Now maybe I'll grab this. I'll just covering the ports with some tin foil. It's hard to record and drive a standard at the same time. But this is PRC where I'm gonna get my hose. You really can't beat that price. You really can't beat that price. PRC in Bangor, Maine. That's unreal. It's a pretty cool area. They even got an advance all the way out here. You know, it's not far, but you know, why would there be one out here? Light plants, man, I wish I had some of those. All right. If I can get it, but it's just something. Yeah, I got quite a bit of it. I mean, that's really tight, so that ought to be good. Good enough. There's even more junk in here. Just try to get as much as I can. I just hope there's some kind of screen in the system. Hopefully I don't need thread sealant for this. Just trying to visualize it's going to go back in, flipped up. I mean, it's in there as hard as I can get it. That must be good enough, right? It's gonna be real busy because it's time for everybody to get home from work. It's about 5:30, 5 o'clock. I've been doing this all day. I don't have any idea what time it is. Well, time to figure out how I'm gonna get this in. I forgot, we gotta put this in over here. Oh, I got grease all over it. I hope that's good enough. But boy, I'll know it if it isn't. Alright, I'm gonna do some thinking on lifting this myself and how I'm gonna do it. I should just build a gantry. I've got the wood. I just to build something just for this, you know, if I were just stronger, it wouldn't be a big deal, would it? You know, as it happens, why don't I just clean this up while it's out here? All this junk off of there, old grease. Yeah, maybe I could set that up on a piece of wood. I've never made a sawhorse in my life. It's just gonna be a learning experience. Not bad. Honestly, went better than I thought it would. All right, just clean this up. And I'm all the way at this point, wouldn't you believe it, I actually still need to buy a grease gun. That'll be a pretty big priority coming up. The other side actually looks pretty good. I wiped it out and I think we're good to go. Quite a few extra hands for this one. And all I've got is two. This side's still slippery. I don't like that. problem. I'm gonna have to undo them here. I shouldn't have. I bet you way back in when I was doing it, people were probably like, no, don't do that. Oh well. And I got these good and tight, of course. Keep it from getting gunk in there. Well, I don't like how that fell. I hope it wasn't just riding under it. Well, I think it was. It's going to be interesting figuring out which line's which. But so be it. I'm going to go get the pin and clean the pin. Well, it seems like... Well, I'll grab another one. This fat one goes in the further one out on the boom. I'll clean that up real quick. Forgot to record. Good. You've helped me repair my backhoe. Had my mom help me. Alright. Wow.
What?
It doesn't work.
Okay, wait. Up a little.
It'll get it to go. Take it out and see.
Something's in the way. I think you gotta go up. There it is. Right there.
Oh! Perfect! No. Where's the bait? Woo! I'm gonna have to swap to updates because the GoPro is just about dead on the second battery, but I cleaned the lines, put them back on again another time, fished them through underneath. Everything looks pretty good. And I'll probably need to get some kind of abrasion resistance material for these, put them under there or something. I'll get that in the future. I'm not gonna do any big jobs anytime soon. And as you saw or didn't see, I'm not sure yet, my mom came home and she helped put in the pins. She did a great job. And now I just gotta get the keepers in, put the bolts back in, and I'm pretty much done. Hopefully the final bit on this video, it's day 3. After much searching, I got a tap. I'm gonna attempt my first tapping ever. I don't have a handle, and I should have bought one, but the guy seems to think at the store I could probably get away with using a wrench. And it's a $15 tap, and I could replace the pin if I really need to. So let's see what happens. I'm just gonna use PB Blaster because I also don't have cutting oil. I thought that might happen. The pin's just turning. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, I think try number 2. Oh. Try number 3. I think we're on try 4. Okay, the other side is getting hard to hold just my hand, especially since I have PB Blaster on my hands. I'm gonna go get a socket wrench. Are these bolts threaded finally? Man. My weld broke. Let me see what the camera can see. So, my weld was pretty surface level. It's a shame. I was so proud of my first weld, but you know, it really didn't do anything. It kind of just pooled on top of there. All right. We can at least get this started. Now that the threads might be a little better. Don't look too good though. No, that working at all. Now you get that now. Or somehow. You know, I might just let this go. I mean, it threaded in like a 1/2 inch, and so I'm just gonna end up replacing this. I don't like this system. I mean, I know I could go buy a bolt and this would all be solved pretty much, but I mean, really all I needed to do was move today, so, and I don't need the backhoe attachment. I just need the bucket. So I think I'm gonna try and see if this works. Yeah, I think that's good enough for now. Good enough to pick the boom up, good enough. Did anyone see what I missed? It's not gonna be easy, no. No. Well, let's see how I did on tightening those hydraulic lines. upon further inspection, it seems to be leaking hydraulic fluid from the other end of the boom now. It seems to be coming out of the pinhole. Oh. Why couldn't they run the lines on the outside like an excavator? Well, it certainly can lift. I think I'm good. I broke a tail light doing that though, that sucks, but oh well, I'm parting the truck out anyway. Thanks for watching my second video ever. I really love equipment repair videos on YouTube, so I thought I'd make one. I bought this backhoe to clear land once I can buy some. Expect to see videos of that.